They are stopping traffic, a gaggle of geese crossing the road.
That's the premium color enhancing.
Oh, good,
stuff.
good,
Oh,
good.
yeah, that's the good stuff.
Using the cheap stuff.
No, yeah, you gotta use that.
Color enhanced.
Right?
Look at this. You use the stumps for your coffee holders and for your putting your feet up, huh? Look at the fish. They're lining up.
You just you press the button and bam, there goes the water. And okay, we are wowed.
Hey. To living the Aquascape lifestyle. He doesn't see me. That is so funny. Look at him. He's like doing a selfie or something out here. I say, pick me up by my Jeep, and I'm 30 feet away. He's already shooting. We're gonna be double shooting here.
Hey, you just wait 1 second.
Double shooting.
Greg, I was just telling everybody we're gonna go see some oldies but goodies. Ponds that I promised people last year. Wait till these things fill in. And I think they're gonna be filled in.
Okay.
All the rain and heat we've had. We're also gonna see some new ones that'll blow you away.
7 stops today?
We've got a full day. In fact, I know you actually break these up. You don't put them in different things. I'm gonna shoot something that shows exactly what you go through.
Oh, that's fun.
We're traveling all over Chicagoland. I have no idea how many miles. In fact, let me set the speedometer here.
And what Brian doesn't know is I forgot my underwater camera. We're stopping even one more stop back at Aquaterra, my house, for getting my underwater camera. This is one of the challenges of Aqualand, right here. They are stopping traffic, a gaggle of geese crossing the road.
Oh, but we're gonna have to beat the traffic.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, yes, seriously, let's go.
They're holding it for us.
So the cul-de-sac, huh? Is it the blue house here?
Yeah.
So I saw this. I've never been here, which is what's so fun for me. 2 years ago, the guys made this in, is it 2 years now? How long ago did this get built?
Feels like 2 years ago. This is when we started in the winter and got shut down because of weather.
Yes.
And then Ed and I came out here and said, oh, we'll just do it in April. And the main reason we don't build in April
It's rain.
is rain. So it rained every single day. We were out here.
Of
so
course.
It was months and months.
Beautiful
These poor
house.
people had to deal with
You and Ed.
Ed and I, and then rock staged up and down this driveway through their backyard. It was a process that took 8 months.
Right. And I know that you bought flower baskets for all the neighbors, right?
Oh my God, Mother's Day, yeah, we gave everybody flower baskets.
Yeah, this is amazing. So I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. And it's so exciting because I've seen this on the videos of how they built this, but I've never actually seen it myself. Beautiful Aquascape recreation pond. When's the last time you were out here?
Over a year ago.
Wow.
Look at this.
Filling in nicely. Beautiful water quality. Holy cow. This is gorgeous. Hello. There's fish down there. I'm the Pond Guy, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Yes.
Has this...
I've seen you before, but I had surgery, so my brain isn't working.
This has been a labor of love for you, huh?
It has absolutely been a total labor of love. You guys put the pond together more beautifully than anybody could ever have expected.
That's the team. I'm very proud.
Because he brought me too many rocks.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
But he got that one because it's flat. I don't have my balance, so if the rock isn't flat, I probably would have fallen in with it. Thank you to this guy for that.
Well, and I put my swimsuit on today because I knew this was a recreation. Hey, Terry.
Good to see you.
How you doing? I'm the Pond Guy, Greg.
I know you from your blog.
Yeah, there you go, which is what we're doing now at your place.
Great. Wow.
The way you guys feed the birds and everything else, I figured you need that fish food.
I've got something coming in today through
Amazon. Oh, good.
Yeah, so now we have actually, that's good. We'll use it.
Yeah, that's the premium color enhancing.
Oh, good,
stuff.
good, good.
Yeah, that's the good
I've been
stuff.
using the cheap stuff.
No, yeah, you gotta use that.
Color enhanced.
That's so funny. You get a giant pond like this, and you're like, oh, I get the cheap stuff. No, get the Aquascape stuff. It's an Aquascape ecosystem pond. So tell me how this all came about.
Our old pond that he designed and built after 30 years finally
Back in
fell apart.
87.
It
Wow.
finally failed. My favorite part was that it had rock waterfall down here, and in the spring we had a froggy 4-part harmony chorus. That's what I missed the most.
Frogs are fun.
So how did you find Ed and Brian and the Aquascape team for this?
From the other pond.
Yeah,
Okay.
We've been there
To Aqualand.
to pick up materials at different occasions, and at some point,
Yeah, let's walk down.
after a couple iterations, hold a second here.
Look at this. You use the stumps for your coffee holders and for your putting your feet up, huh? Look at the fish. They're lining up. Is this where they get fed from?
Yes, we don't put our feet up because those will knock over each
You notice the cup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. It is living the Aquascape lifestyle.
Look at the beauties down there.
Well, they know when we come down here, it's feeding time.
Right.
Your
Right.
fish got so big.
We feed them well. We feed the ducks, everybody, quite well.
We use the Terry turns on this hose here so that
So it doesn't get swept down through the system.
Oh, okay. Actually, let's see you do that. I'd love to see that.
It naturalizes things so well.
Yeah, little frogs, they're all over. He was walking around back there, and little frogs were jumping in all over the place.
You put the hose on, which creates tension so that the fish food doesn't get swept downstream.
Right, right. Instead of going
That's good, no more.
it recycles towards the waterfall.
Right, that is great.
If the fish food just keeps swirling around here like that, but obviously when we're done, everything gets swept clean.
So that hose prevents the fish food from going downstream, and then the fish can get it.
You have to be quarantined. This is a place to be quarantined.
Right, and there's Brian really getting into his work, literally getting into his work. I gave him my camera and he just went right in there. I like having Brian with me on these vlog trips. So let me ask you this. You both knew of Aquascape, right? You've had a pond for 17 years, you said?
87, so.
Oh my gosh. What's the difference, compare and contrast what you used to have versus this?
This is a lot smaller, but there's a whole lot more packed into a small space.
What do people that come to your yard for the first time say?
They're surprised. I mean, from the front of the house, it looks like every other house.
Yep.
In the
Nice
neighborhood.
house, yeah.
But you come in through that gate, and then all of a sudden it's a park. It's really special. What we like about this one compared to the previous pond that we've had here, the water clarity makes it so much fun to watch.
With the wetland.
There were no steps to go down into the other one.
Yeah.
You could only see 3 or 4 inches into the water.
Yeah.
It was naturalized, so we could grow anything, the lilies and lotus everywhere, because there was dirt everywhere, which means the bottom feeders kept the water murky. Now, water clarity is such that we can see the fish all the way to the bottom.
And what about maintenance of this water feature versus the old one?
For me, it's fantastic, because we've got the maintenance package.
You guys come out.
Virtually no maintenance. Just enjoyment.
That's good. That's what it's all about. That's what we love to see. So is it a good investment? You've been here for 41 years.
41 years today.
Oh wow, 41 years. It's not an inexpensive investment, but was it a good investment for your lifestyle?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You have 2 daughters and 4 granddaughters. So all girls.
Yep.
Oh boy, you're outnumbered. How do the grandkids like this?
They love it.
2 of the 4 love it.
Uh-huh.
The other 2 are kind of hesitant to get in with the fish and the algae stuff down there because it's slickery and slimy. And
It's a rec pond. It's good to get in it, just like Brian is.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
So it's always so much fun to come back and visit past customers, and this one's truly incredible to me. The water clarity is immaculate. The fish look super healthy. The lilies look great. I'm standing actually in the pond as Greg and our customers behind us are chatting, and I'm walking down the staircase that we put in so grandchildren, kids, adults alike can get down in here and actually enjoy it. So let me take you down into the bottom here. Woo! Check this out. So this is the view from inside. Great waterfalls back up over in here. We've got 9PL feeding 2 spillways up there. Great waterfall visible from, of course, inside the house. As I come back up over into this area, one of my favorites is always these little split type waterfalls. So we get the big giant falls here, and then I pay attention to details. And I know we built this little thing that comes over here and then drops in here. It also helps a lot with circulation. They've taken my advice and planted some clematis. So what's really cool about clematis is if you don't give it something to grow up, it'll actually grow as a ground cover. So they've got it growing here, and next year they should have a vine that kind of creeps over the rocks, no different than this creeping Jenny that they've got everywhere. I see that they put a trumpet vine in right here, and it's already starting to do that. Just be a little careful because those things can get really aggressive. But I think the landscaping looks fantastic. I love the way the landscaper brought in all the creeping Jenny just to help soften those edges. Look at how great it looks when it creeps in from the land and then over in between the joints of the rock. It really actually helps fix some of our mistakes, like we had any. But really cool. And then let me show you the big bell and whistle on this pond. So this whole pond is filtered by 2 bogs. There's a bog filter sitting over there. So here's a bog filter. It's a big 8 by 10 foot bog filter, so about 10 feet from there to there and 8 feet here and here. They've got a bunch of tropicals in there. It's one of the main filters on this pond. And then we have a second bog filter. The reason we put a second bog filter on is because the enormous volume of water in this pond. And I couldn't put it over there because there wasn't enough real estate. So we put the second bog filter over here. And so this whole pond overflows through here underneath this bridge and into what just appears to be part of the stream bed, but it's actually a much larger bog filter, 10 by 15 foot here. And so water comes up through all the aqua blocks, the rock and gravel, spills back into, I believe it's a 4,000 gallon rainwater harvesting system that sits down over here. So our pumps are underneath the fake rocks, comes down into here, everything's pushed up to there, the bog filter, and then those waterfalls. So tons of circulation, and we've got a great little sunken patio down here where we can sit and enjoy the pond from a totally different vantage point. Really cool fire rock sitting right here. I just love this project.
The best filter there is in the world for a koi pond is an Aquascape wetland filter. There's the clean out snorkel for once a year. This just goes, and once a year you clean it out, and look at the kind of water quality you can get. Those fish underwater are so beautiful. I love the fact that they were able to see their fish, where in the old pond they really couldn't see the fish. And this is only a 1.5 year old water feature. It's only going to get nicer and cleaner with age as the ecosystem continues to grow. The plants continue to grow. Already the sedums are growing everywhere, but in 2 or 3 years this is just going to be an absolute, even bigger of a paradise than it is right now. The challenges in building this pond were second to none because of the weather, because of the time of the year that they did it, because of the tight access getting back in here. I mean, I was just watching all the Team Aquascape vlogs and thinking, my gosh, what did you guys bite off? What did you guys pick? But you know what? That's also what makes it so enjoyable, is overcoming the challenge. This is part of the thing that we love about the construction world is, you know, no 2 days are ever going to be alike when you're building a water feature, because the weather changes, every setting is different, the logistics of every problem. But to be able to see the results that these guys were able to get after all the hard work that they put in, it's truly amazing.
You press the button and bam, there goes the water.
So at night that's got the lights on it and everything?
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Okay, and this is how people customize their water features. That's the lifestyle. So what'd you say about your neighbors?
We have neighbors over here that have been there longer than we have. Today's 41 years for us, and they've been here.
Wow.
They had grown 2 trees in their backyard that were blocking their view, and once they got this view was done, they cut both the trees down, and now they can see it.
Oh my gosh, you inspire the neighbors to cut down trees to see your backyard. That's impressive.
Down there and see if it's heads or tails. Yeah. You can.
Yeah.
So you didn't believe him, but then you're happy that he was right. Well, because you had a pond for so long and it wasn't clear, and now this one is.
Right, and that was the one, for sure, one thing that was missing was, while the fish were eating and at the surface, it was great. As soon as they get down 6 inches, nothing.
And at one time, your old pond, you had over 50 fish, didn't you?
Oh, several hundred.
Several hundred.
We were using tilapia, Mozambique, the golden ones.
Yep.
They are prolific. We've put in a dozen or so in the spring because they're
Annual, yep.
We put in a dozen. By the end of the season, it'll be several hundred.
That's a big, that's a neighborhood fish fry.
And did you pull them out of there before the winter and let them sacrifice them, or did you?
We tried to winter some over the winter. I got an aquarium for the house, a coffee table kind of a thing, and put them in there. And indoors, they don't do near as well as outdoors.
So Brian, an investment like this, all the pumps, the plumbing, the underlayment, the liner, the rockwork, the berm, the wetlands, the filters, what would an investment like this from Aquascape run?
Well, how do you even justify it? Because look at how much enjoyment they're getting out of it, right? Something like this, I forget.
100 and maybe 300,000 pounds of rock?
200 tons.
So 400,000 pounds of rock.
Which is why she was done with rock.
Yeah.
I want to say this was right around 150 to 200 somewhere.
And that's typically what it is for a recreation pond. But you said it was a good investment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's completely self-sustaining, so we have downspouts tied into it. It's got an overflow that goes all the way to the sewer over there. Your job is to sit here and feed the fish.
When Brian first came out here, he said, well, what do we want? What are we looking for in a pond? And I said, just wow me.
Yeah, he said, I challenge you.
Yeah, just wow me.
I challenge you to wow me.
And so basically it was mostly just flat new earth here that our landscaper had filled in. He removed the liner and filled in the old pond. And so he took a can of spray paint and just started visualizing and doing an outline. And okay, we are wowed.
Hey! That's called getting into your work. It's so fun for me to hear and see how people are living the aquascape lifestyle. The fact that they've owned a water feature for so long is just incredible. This truly is art. It's so fun for me to go out and see what my guys are doing and all the creations that they're able to do. And there were so many things about this project that were challenging because of the time of the year that they built it and how, you know, the rain and the weather and everything else that it took. But what's amazing is, look at this yard, look at the neighbor's backyard. Nice deck, but there's no really reason to draw you out. Where this thing, there's every reason in the world, you know, to draw you out. Hey, if you guys are interested in living the aquascape lifestyle and finding a certified aquascape contractor by you, check out the link below. I love my job.